Welcome to the Hood Rat to Harvard podcast. I am your host, Chandrika Simmons, also known as the Law Chick, also known as Hood Rat to Harvard, also known as Mom. So today I just come on here real quick to share my story. Y'all see it? I came on here real quick to share my story of what happened today. Pay no attention to none of that stuff that's in the back there. Douches, hair products, Epsom salt. I'm in my bathroom about to soak. So today, my baby played in the Special Olympics bowling tournament, and she did very well. So when I first got there, my other daughter, I was a little loud and rambunctious, and as far as I'm concerned, I treat everybody the same. So my daughter was like, who my baby lives with, my other daughter, they live together. My daughter was like, Mom, it's more community here. It's more community-like. And I'm like, okay, okay, I'm gonna try to be in community. Because I was like, yay, go Tay, blah, 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 blah. And this other girl named Ashley was scoring higher than her. And I was like, fuck Ashley, cause the fuck. And so I was like, started cheering for everybody, because I'm trying to cheer for everybody, right? Whatever. I'm being community. Anyway, so my baby plays her singles the first. She Ashley beat her the first round. Second round, she got a higher score, but they gonna put them together and average them, and then they'll determine the medals by then, right? So then we got done with the singles, and we moved to the next part, which was was partners, doubles, and she did well there. And so then we get done with that, and we go to get the medals. So we going outside to the tent to get the medals, and they it's so unorganized. It was 600 special needs bowlers and their families and their handlers. It was a lot. They were just unorganized, and not the Special Olympics themselves, but the venue and the people who were running it. That it was just, I don't know. Anyway, so we went to one tent to go get the medals. My baby girl stands in line to get her medal, and my other two daughters, stand with her. I go around them on the other side of the table where the people who are handing out the medals are. And the medals are right there on the table. I could easily just pick up one. That's how close I was. So I'm standing there, and then they finally get my baby. They say her lane, and they giving her stuff, and I see them put a string with like a bookmark around her neck. Now everybody in this motherfucker has gold, silver, bronze medals walking around, and I don't see nobody walking around with a string and a goddamn bookmark, bitch. And so I was like, what's going on? I'm looking over at my daughter's like, why she got that? And then my other daughter comes around, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing in front of my baby, because I don't want her to feel bad or nothing about getting the string and the bookmark. So we go by the sign, and we take her pictures and whatever, and then her people call her over so she can go to the other tent to get her other medals. Okay. So then while she over there, I pull my other daughter aside. I said, what the fuck? I said, why my baby ain't got no medal? She a top leader. She a top leader. Why she ain't got no fucking medal? And my daughter was like, Ma, they said something about a handicap or something. I'm like, handicap? What the fuck? I said, well, they taking points from her? They giving points to her? I said, I don't understand what's happening. And she was like, I don't know either. I said, I'll tear this whole motherfucking tent up. Y'all better get my baby her goddamn medal. And I said, you know what? Fuck that. I said, I'll just take one off this goddamn table, because the fuck? And so my other daughter's like, right, we'll just take goddamn medal off this goddamn table, bitch, because who the fuck you playing with? So my daughter, that's the engineer, was looking at us. She was like, this, please. Just hey, and enjoy your homework. And she was like, and I can see she's like, come on, y'all need it. I was like, okay, I'm being community. I'm just being community. I'm in community. Okay, I'm in community. So they leave out. We go to the next tent, and we in there. They ain't calling her lane. So we come back out, and at this time, my daughter dad is explaining to my other daughter, that's the engineer, explaining to her how the rankings were wrong. They got the points wrong. They got the averages wrong. And then they explained to her handicap. I was like, oh, so it's like a handicap in golf. And I was like, well, why though? Why is it like a handicap in golf? This just ain't making sense. It just wasn't making sense to me. And so I feel like myself getting agitated. So I moved myself over to the tent to the side. And I'm just standing there with my hands in my pockets, and I'm just trying to be patient and be in community. I'm just trying to be patient and be in community. So I'm standing there on the side of the tent with my hands in my pockets, and I'm just being observant. And I see this older black man who he had been sitting down in the tent while we were in there being very, very patient, this and that. He comes out and walks past me, and his friend comes up to him and was like, hey, where'd you get that medal from? He was like, he's like, hey, you got your medal? He was like, they just gave it to me because I was so patient. I got a gold medal. And I said to myself, what the fuck? So my other daughter, that's the fashion designer, she comes out, and I'm out of the other tent we were just in, where I told you I was standing behind the people and you can just grab the medals. And she came out of there, and I said, come here. And I point to him. I said, they just gave him a medal because he was patient, bitch. She was like, what? I said, yeah, they just gave him a medal because he's patient. I said, go back in there and grab one of the medals off that damn thing. I said, we'll just tell her that they miscalculated and they gave us her medal. Cause the fuck? I'm not leaving here without no fucking medal, bitch. And she was like, my daughter opens up her bag. Oh, I already got it. She say, I already got it. I look and I said, yeah. I said, you stole my kid. That's right. Cause ain't no fucking way I'm leaving. I'm leaving without no fucking medal for my baby. Fuck you talking about? And so then they call my baby again, and they call over to the other tent, and they was like finna give her or tell her she need to come for her other lane. So then we go to another tent, and she's standing in there again, and we're at the same place we were, and I'm still standing behind them people. There were the medals on the table, and I'm watching there again, and we're at the same place we were, and I'm still standing behind them people. There were the medals on the table, and I'm watching them, and I see them. If you get them string with a bookmark on my baby, I tear this motherfucking tent up. I just said it under my breath, sort of, kind of. Sort of, kind of, underneath my breath. And then I see them give my baby her gold medal that she fucking earned, underneath my breath. And then I see them give my baby her gold medal that she fucking earned, bitch. She earned because this is what I'm saying. Her friends had 2 gold medals and they didn't score as high as her. The fuck? Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. And then here's the other thing. I don't want to be in community when I don't know what this is, if y'all giving out medals to people just because. I said, but you're not, because you gave my baby a string and a bookmark, bitch. So you're not just giving out medals. You picking and choosing. And my baby was the best. So give her a fucking medal. Anywho, that was my medal story. But here, also what happened today. So while we were doing her doubles, we went over to the other place and we found a table. It was an empty table, but it was no chairs around it, right? So I was like, okay, well, so we can't sit here because we can't find no chairs. And we're looking all around there, all the chairs are gone. And so we're gonna sit up top in the balcony part. So we go up to the balcony and I see it's 3 tiers to the balcony. I told my kids, I said, it's some chairs over there. I said, let's grab those and bring them down, and then we can sit at that table. So then I go over there and I start grabbing chairs, and I'm heading up to my daughters and then we're gonna go sit down. So I'm handing the chairs to my daughters. Then they fixing around the table, blah blah blah. We set up our table. We set up our whole thing. Coats and purses. We got everything on this goddamn table. Coats on the chairs and everything. I'm going back and forth because my baby had came up to me and she's like, This is my friend Liz. Liz doesn't have anybody here to support her, so I need y'all to cheer for Liz and blah, 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 blah. I said, no problem. Liz our girl now, so we finna start cheering for Liz. So while I was over cheering for Liz and my other daughter was over cheering for my baby, we come back and my daughter fucking chair gone. And I was like, and my other daughter has come back now with a random chair from somewhere that was not as comfortable. And I said, what the fuck is your chair? And she was like, they took it. I said, who took the chair? She's like, we don't know. And my daughter's like, I think she took it. I said, who, her? She was like, yeah. I said, oh. So I walk over to their area, like where they're sitting at. I said, did y'all take a chair from over here? And the girl was just staring at me like, I said, did y'all take a chair from over here? And she looks at the girl and she goes, did you take the chair from there? And instead of her acknowledging and say, yeah, I took the chair, she gets her ass up and gets the chair back. I said, that's what I thought. And I walked over back and cheered for Liz. And then I came back. My daughter got that chair back. My daughter had grabbed that chair back and moved that chair. I said, let me tell you, I play by my motherfucking kids. I don't care how grown y'all are. Because my kids, they're in their 30s. And they was like, you don't. They was like, nope, you don't play about your kids. Because my daughter was like, daughters is fashion down. It was like, because me and Vicky was just going to let it go. I said, oh no, we're not letting it go. I said, I had to climb up there, up Mount, wherever that fuck it was. I had to climb up there and get them damn chairs. She's not going to just come down here and take the chair. I said, I said, if y'all want to be in community, I said, this is, I'm inclusive. I cuss everybody up in this bitch out. I don't give a fuck. You catch this fade like anybody else. Right. Like anybody else. Got that motherfucking chair, but I'm not playing with y'all. I don't give a fuck who got what up in here. Then, here's another story. So then, for those of you who came here late, I'm talking about being at the Special Olympics with my baby. She was in the Special Olympics bowling today. So earlier, when my baby was bowling earlier in the other part of the bowling alley, the girl, Ashley, was bowling against her. That's the one who won the first game. Okay, fast forward, we over here doing doubles. Ashley's not on the same lane as my baby. She's in the lane close next to her. So when my baby bowls, I go over there and I yell, Tay, you got this, blah, 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 blah. Sit her lane, do your foot, get your leg, blah, blah. I'm doing all the things. And then when she does well, I go, I'm loud. Because that's my motherfucking baby. Bitch, you don't get to tell me how to be. Fuck. She asked me to come here to cheer her on. And that's what the fuck I'm going to do. Why this bitch goes, I said, you're in here in a bowling alley with a hard-ass ball hitting pins. Bitch, my voice is not bothering you. You'll be okay. You'll be just fine. And I continue to yell, because the fuck is you doing? You being dramatic, bitch. It's loud as hell up in here. The fuck? Doing all, girl, don't play with me. You'll be fine. You can handle them bowling balls and hitting them pins, right? You can handle that bowling ball hitting that wood, right? You're fine. Right. Girl. I do not play with them. I don't give a fuck. Oh, and then the other part. So while I was standing on the side by the tent, waiting for trying to calm my spirit down before I stole them goddamn medals, there was a Down syndrome girl next to me. She had been very patient. She was next to another girl who was on her team because they had the same shirt on. One of her handlers came by and she grabbed her and she says, this is not right. I should not be waiting this long for a medal. I'm angry. And I'm hungry. I'm angry and I'm hungry. And I said, I know that's fucking right. You better express yourself. I said to my daughter, I said, oh, girl over here express herself so well. She angry and hungry. Me too, bitch. I'm fucking angry and hungry too, bitch. Yeah. I'm fucking angry and hungry too. The fuck? What the fuck they doing to us? Baby. My daughter was not playing. Because I had to tell y'all, my baby woke up at 4:30 this morning, bathed, got herself together, got to the church, got on that bus at 6:30, got to Allen Park at 7:30 something, 7:45. So my baby had been there since early that morning. This didn't end until like we left at 4:30. But the person who was chaperoning them, that was part of their area, she came over to our table earlier and she said, "This is not right how they're doing this," because my baby's team brought food. They brought vegetables and fruit because these kids have restricted diets. So they wouldn't let them bring it in. They told them that they were giving them a bottle of water and 2 slices of pizza from 8:30 to 4:30. Bitch, be fucking for real. Y'all can't be fucking serious in here. You can't be. A bottle of water and 2 slices of pizza? You think you think you're treating these kids like this on my motherfucking watch? Bitch, no. So fast forward, we over on the other side. We walking past. We didn't know it was set up. The Thunderbird lanes in Allen Park is crazy. And I used to go there years in the 90s. It did not look like that. And we walk past, they got a whole full-blown kitchen and stuff. So food is just, pumping out foods and it's packed and people are not grabbing it. So when we go sit down, somebody comes on announcements and said, if you have food that you ordered, it's most likely ready. You need to go pick up your food, blah, 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 blah. I looked over my kids. I said, they said, you need to claim your food, blah, blah, blah. I said, it sounds like my name is Claim. Because I'm finna go up here and start claiming food. Bitch, my motherfucking name is Claim today, bitch. I'm finna go over here and start claiming food. Because the fuck? Y'all letting this food pile up over here. Y'all don't order food and letting it pile up. Y'all know y'all fucking hungry. They only offering y'all water and 2 slices of pizza, bitch. The fuck? My name is Claim today. I'm gonna go ahead and start claiming shit. The fuck? Needless to say, I had an absolute ball today with my baby at the Special Olympics in Michigan. And I can't wait. She said she's not going to do winter games because I was hoping that she would do skiing this year, but she said she don't want to. She said her and the snow don't agree. So she's just going to do fall and summer. So summer she do horseshoes. So I'll be there for the horseshoes. But I had a ball. I said, let me come on this live and explain this story because I need to preserve this for my motherfucking kids. But yeah, bitch, we stole a medal today. Put somebody in check that was stealing chairs. And did. And I was very inclusive and part of the community. Because I cussed people out. Because yeah. Because you can get cussed the fuck out. And I said what I said. I don't give a fuck. My baby get cussed out. Y'all get cussed out. Oh, wait. And my throat, I'm parched. But yeah, I said, baby, before I get this tub and watch this monkey, bitch. So let me go in here and tell them what the fuck happened. Hey, from Seattle. What's coughing? What's coughing? Who was that? Stacy. I see Jamel. Kate, Lex. I saw Steph too. Everybody's here. Well, I don't see everybody. So, but hey, y'all. Y'all see my lip gloss? Yeah, it's popping. Remember that girl? She all grown now. She in high school. The lip gloss girl, remember her? She ain't goddamn high school. But anyway, I thought I'd come on here and share that, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. I thought it would be funny to let y'all know. Hey, yeah, we went to the Special Olympics today, and we stole a medal. I stole a medal that my baby earned. Because don't play with her. Do not play with her. She a bowler, just like her mother. She a bowler, just like her mother. I said what I said. Bye, C-Dubs.